Hello, Eisenhower artists. So I'm really excited to show you how to draw a koi fish. It's gonna look something like this. We're gonna add black lines and add color. Think about what colors you want on your fish. Remember, most koi fish have spots and more than one color. All right, so we're going to go step by step. Don't worry, it might look a little bit hard, but once I show you all the different lines and shapes, you're going to be excited to see the result. All right, so you're starting with a plain white piece of paper. Now, if you only have notebook paper with the lines, that's okay. You can use that too. And we're going to do guidelines like we usually do. So fold it in half like a book. A soft fold, don't smash it flat. Open it up. Fold it this way so it's tall and narrow, a soft fold. All right, now we've got these 4 spaces on the page, guidelines for our art. We're going to start putting a dot in the middle, a little guideline there, and then I want you to go over this way on the fold, go about this far and put another dot, and then go over again, maybe like this much, and put another dot. Okay, so 3 dots, leave a space. It's about 1 finger space. So here, dot, finger, dot. All right, then over here on this side, look at this space from here to here, put a dot in the middle. All right, so you're going to go to the farthest dot on this side, and you're going to connect it over here. So you're going to go a big curve up. This is the top of the fish. And go next to that dot. Doesn't have to land exactly on that dot, but it's a guideline. Big curve up and down. Okay, and then from this dot here, you're going to go up, go near the middle. See, it's not exactly, that's okay, it's a guideline. Near the middle, and then go down to the middle of this space here, this square here. So you go up, down, and stop right in the middle there. Okay, now you're going to connect this line to this line with a C curve like this, like the letter C. Connect those 2 lines. And then over here near this corner, you're going to put a shape like this. That's the mouth of the fish. So it's a curve like this, kind of like a U. All right, and then you're going to connect this curve here, this curve here. If there was any spaces that didn't connect, go ahead and connect it. Maybe you want to make this a bigger curve there. Okay, remember you're drawing lightly so you can change things as you go. I'm going to draw a little bit darker for you on the camera. Okay, so we've got the head of the fish, the body curves like this, the tail is twisting. So right here we're going to connect this with a curve. This part there we're going to connect. Go down here from this shape and do like a rainbow shape right here. And then you're going to curve around. And then you're going to connect back here, but it has to be a curve like this. Okay, and then I want my fin to be a little bit more pointy. So I'm going to curve like that. A little bit more pointy. Okay, so that's one side of the fin. So you're going to go down, go up, then go back in, connect it there. Now let's look at the shape of this fin. I want it to be a little more pointy like a letter A. A little more pointy like a letter A. Okay, now everybody's fins are going to be different. Okay, koi fish fins are all different shapes. Okay, if you want yours to be more pointy right here, you could go like this and like this. Make that more pointy right there. These koi fish have a lot of fins. They have 2 up here by the head, and then 2 down here by the tail, and then they have a fin on top. Okay, so for the 2 by the head, you're going to go right here behind the head and put a curve like a rainbow. All right, and then from this side of the rainbow, you're going to go a little diagonal, curve it, and then make it touch that other part. And now you erase this line because the fin's covering up that part of the fish body. Okay, and then on the other side of that fin, there's another small fin. So it's going to go this way. Just draw with your finger across it. You're going to go out, curve, across, and then down like that. So out, curve, diagonal, and back to the fish's body. Okay, now we're going to draw a line right here to show that the tail is flipping back. So right here where it starts to curve, you're going to just put your pencil right here on this curve and then make a curve touching the other side like that. That shows the tail flipping. And then next we're going to do the fin on the top. So put a line here where it starts to flip, down the middle of the fish to the head. And then right on top of that line, you're going to start making a curvy line for the top fin. That's the top fin. Okay, and it's going to have lines going down it like that. Okay, all of your fins have lines from the outside of the fin going in. So here, the outside of the fin going in. All right, so we have the front fins, the top fin. Now we're going to do a couple fins in the back. And there's 2 small fins back here. So go this way, like a capital letter B, you curve this way. Make a little curve and then go back to the fish's body. Okay, and then across from it, you're going to curve down like this. Don't make everything pointy. All these edges are curvy. And then go back. Okay, and then the lines for the fins. Let's add the detail lines on the fin on the big tail fin. It's going to start from the edge of the tail and curve back, back, back. All right, and then on this side, back, back, back. Okay, those are the curves on the tail. Next we're going to do the face. So they have very big eyes and the outer part of the eye is white. So make one big circle for the white part of the eye and then another big one inside. That's the black part of the eye. And then a little circle for a highlight. Okay, and then fish have a gill, which is this little opening on the side of their head. So we're going to put this line there for that gill on the side of the head. Now they had big lips, so we're just going to put a curve like this on the very tip of the head, the mouth area. It's just going to look like this because we're looking at the fish from above. And then remember the crazy barbells. So right here by the mouth, start making a curve like a wormy shape. Then go back here and start again and put a line next to it. So it's a double line. And then finish it off the tip. So on this side, make a wormy curve. Go back and start. Again, put the line right next to it. Follow the curve. And then this one can be pointed to finish it there. Okay, that's the shape of your koi fish. Now koi fish usually live in water with lots of plants and flowers. So we're going to put this type of flower, a lily flower, which the green part is shaped like this, like a circle with an opening. So make a C shape. Keep going around and then make a shape like this, like a letter K. It looks like a Pac-Man, right? And then put a couple shapes to add more details on this lily leaf. It looks like it opens up, so it breaks open right there. So it's like a V right here, and then you can make another one right here, and then erase that line where it's cracked. The edges of the flower have little parts that crack open. All right, so put one there, and you decide how many you want to put. I'm going to put another one right here. So make the C shape, the letter C, and keep going around. And then make that V shape. And then add a couple more V shapes on the leaf. Now also inside the leaf, there's veins like this. So put a couple lines inside it going out like that. Okay, next is trace and erase. So find a black marker. What kind do you have? It might look like this. It might be this kind. If you don't have a black marker, look for a black pen. All right, so you're going to trace and erase. Start covering up your pencil lines. So let's see, we started like this with this big curve. Turn your page if it helps. This big curve like this, right? And then we did this curve inside, and we added that fin. So jump over here. We had this big curve for the head. Now don't go too fast. Take your time. All right, I'm going to hit fast forward on this video, and you can watch me trace and erase. Okay, artists, now we're going to add some more action lines, lines that show movement. Remember that was our focus for our element of art, lines that show movement. So this line here showing the tail flip, that shows some movement. This part of the fish, the barbels that are wavy, that looks like they're moving in the water also. So let's put a little more action lines right here. We're going to put some lines like this, like the water is moving next to the fish. So we're going to put some curves like this. The water's rippling because that fish is moving. And then over here by the fin, put some curves like this. You're following the curve of the fin. So some like this. Movement lines just around the fish. The fish is moving and the water around the fish is moving. How about over here where these fins are moving? Some movement lines there. Okay, don't make it too messy. Just follow the curve of the fin and a couple lines here and there. All right, now it's time for color. So I'm going to show you some ideas, and I'll put this on your lesson module too, so you can go back and look at these while you're adding color. Do you want to add scales on your fish? You can do that. If you want to put a couple curvy lines right here that look like scales. What kind of spots do you want to put on your koi fish? You can have it with spots. All right, look at this idea. Red spots and white. That would be cool. Maybe your koi fish is mostly yellow. And I'm going to use, I suggest that you use crayons for this. If you have markers, you could try markers also, but I think crayons would be easy to add lots of color and the spots here. I'm going to make these the orange spots. So look at the spots, they're just curvy shapes. They can just go like this with curvy edges. Now you're going to be graded on your color craftsmanship. Are you taking care and making your color look tidy? Okay, so that's some orange spots. I'm going to have the back fins be orange also, these back here. You can do any color combinations you like. And then, ooh, I just had an idea on these front fins. I'm going to put orange lines like this. And then I'm going to make the rest of the fin yellow. I'm going to add yellow crayon. So crayons work really well blending them together, layering them on top of each other. You can go right on top of the orange crayon with a different color. I chose yellow. Looking nice, blending together. Hey, remember, keep going till you cover up all the white spots of the paper. Okay, I like that idea, so I'm going to do that again back here on the tail feather. So what I did was an orange line, and the rest is filled with yellow. Orange and yellow are very common colors for these koi fish. Alright, I'm just blending right over top of it. And it moves the orange just a little bit and makes it look really cool, blended together. Okay, now maybe you don't finish this koi fish drawing and the color all in one day. You have lots of time to finish your artwork. Don't hurry. You have a week to work on your art project. You'll be working on this koi fish lesson until next week when you get a new art lesson. All right, let's see. Now, I like that idea so much, I'm going to do it again here. I'm going to put orange here. I'm going to make the mouth orange. I'm going to make the barbels. They're called the barbels. These crazy whiskers. These koi fish have whiskers. They go like that. Now remember, the outside part of the eye is white, so then I'm going to fill it in with black. I have one orange spot there. I'm going to put another orange spot here, so I'll make this curvy shape first and then fill it in for the spot. And then I think I'll make a spot here on the head. Okay, are you getting some ideas about how you want to color your koi fish? I'll make a spot over here on the side. And then I think this part of the fin needs something. This part of the fin needs some yellow. So I'm going to add yellow to this spot. Okay, I think this fish needs more color. I'm going to make the fish yellow. Okay, friends, I decided that my fish needed a lot more yellow. I added some more orange spots around the face and the edges here, and then filled it in with yellow. So with the rest of the background, that's all the area around your fish, we have these movement lines in the water. So I want you to add blue next to those movement lines. Okay, just like this. Add some blue. Blue like that. You remember to put movement lines back here by the fish tail. So you're going to put blue next to those movement lines. Follow the same curve. Okay, make your lines look nice and neat. Back and forth like this, back and forth. Just adding blue next to those movement lines. And the lily flowers, the green leaves for the lily flowers. So you're going to make those green. All right, I'm going to finish up the green part and I'll be all done with this koi fish drawing. Okay, friends, how did it go with your color steps? Make sure you get a lot of nice green here on the lily leaves. Do you see lines that show movement? I sure do. It looks like this fish tail is flipping around. Water is moving around the fish where the fins are. Okay, I can't wait to see your koi fish drawing. Remember to submit your drawing here in the Canvas module. I'll see you next time.